Friday evening, the 16th of August. Back on the tools, as the man says. I'd like to think the cows are bawling because they're happy to see me, but I think they're a bit on the hungry side. Come on, girls. Evening, everyone. It's Friday evening, the 16th of August. Back on the tools. Just going milking the cows here now, so it's 20 past 3 or something. Okay, good to be back to reality, as they say. Grand time away, extremely warm, so it's nice to be back to some sort of manageable temperatures. So yeah, Fionn has taken care of the farm absolutely brilliantly. Loads of grass in front of the cows. Cows have been tipping along nicely. Yeah, so I think I can head away more often. That's the general consensus. He was on like a bonnet. So happy days. Yeah, brilliant. I hope everyone's had a good week. We certainly had while we were away. Interesting video coming up now with Fionn at the takeover. So that'll be interesting to watch. So I'm going to get these cows milked now and Sida's camogie. So we're going to get her over to camogie to watch a bit of that. Hope everyone's good. Drive it on.
After a full 24 hours delay and a lot of hanging around the airport, we finally got home at 8:30 on Friday morning. My parents were able to go home. We had a 2-hour nap and Joe got the cows in and went milking. He was bringing Sive to her camogie match, which he actually ended up refereeing. The referee didn't turn up. It was his first camogie match to ever referee. I hadn't been able to sleep on the airplane, so I napped when I got home and then I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up till 3 a.m. editing Fionn's video.
See the big Wago out with the heifers, or Wago for the freezers out with the cows for a day or two. It's probably going to the butcher's on Tuesday, hopefully.
We had a new cat appear today. We had 12 cats at one stage, but then we got a hunting dog, we hunted them off. Last year one cat appeared and is gone, and this is a new one.
So it was time to get the heifers out after they've been in while we were away on Bales silage. It was just easier on Fionn and Grandad and Paddy keeping them in the shed. So we trailered them over to the out farm. More than happy to get back out to a bit of grass.
Calf heifers getting out now after back on holidays. You can hear our calves roaring over the ditch there. They're mad for a fresh bit of grass. We'll get them started out later on this evening. Sunday evening out. Monday morning, the 19th of August, just after 5:30, getting the cows in. Myself and Alan are off farm today, or this afternoon there, up to the big smoke. So getting the cows milked early so we can get a few jobs done. Mornings are bad. It's very, very dark. Bit of rain on the way, so I'm going to get these ladies milked now. Drive it on.
After we were approached to do the newspaper article, one thing leads on to another. We were contacted by telly and radio, so up we went to RTE to do a radio interview.
So Joe, your first time in RTE radio, how do you feel?
Extremely nervous.
Yeah, because I'm not editing it for. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel the same.
It's not my comfort zone at all.
So,
First joint radio interview together. What do you think, Joe?
in the bag. Had worse nerves than I ever had before playing in very important football matches. I mean, very important football matches. So yeah, done now. Went well, I think.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah, and a Geary legend. Yeah, so. Yeah.
First live was Devo that we were meeting her. She loves her from Ireland, so his family, and she's dressed up as her for World Book Day. She's in a, what's the book called? Girls Can Too, or Girls Can Play Too, or something.
Yeah, so she has a name or tick beside her name now whenever we get around to Northern Ireland's Fitness family. Oh, time for home. We'll see you. Bye.
We dropped Oscar off for his first year introduction day for secondary school, flew up to Dublin for a hospital appointment with Fionn.
Your banjack's Fionn. Yeah, no one keeps a good man down.
Joe was mowing down the field to make bales. Contractor's going to come in and make them. I was in Dublin all day with Fionn. He had an appointment. And then we were sorting out all the school uniforms. Our second lad is starting secondary school. Crazy stuff. First day tomorrow. So I just thought I'd bring Joe a protein bar and a cup of tea. Keep him going. It's almost 8 o'clock. He must be starving. He's going to be here another while. I did offer to top, but to mow. I'm only allowed to do it when it's for the cows. When it's for bales, the contractors want straight lines, and he's not confident enough in me doing it. Becky in, I can do straight line. Meanwhile, I was at home teaching the girls how to jive. Life lesson you need to learn at some stage, don't you? Suffering with serious jet lag, I finally got to sleep at 1:30 at night, and we woke up to this noise. We went on for half an hour. I could see the cows were still in the paddock, whether it was the bull from next door in or what was going on, or someone had got under the wire. Joe was unconscious and knocking out of the bed. I wasn't going to find out what was going on. Thankfully, they shut the hell up after about half an hour. It's 5:50 a.m. Joe has gone to work, and there are the cows. They were supposed to be just in one half of that field. They're in the whole lot of the field now. So obviously one got under the wire, and herd mentality, they all weren't happy until they all joined to get back together.
Point of view, trying to get cows in from a 14-acre paddock. We came across the wire during the night and no quad. Quad won't start. They're just walking around for the crack now. Rosie giving a hand. Go get Rose. Come on, bring them on. They don't give a flying fiddlers. Come on. Shh. Flying Oscar there. He's coming out to get me. It's just 7:20. Coming out to help me even. It's 7:20, so hopefully he'll be out now to send in the efforts. We'll get them down onto the lane. And back onto the lane. Only for Oscar's help now. I'll be running around here after them for another half an hour. Giddy girls when they're naughty. Morning everyone, it is Wednesday morning the 21st of August, just on 8 o'clock, only starting the cows now, late morning. It's been a crazy few days since we got home from holidays and jet lag and been on the radio and just bonkers jet lag really kicking our backside, myself and Ellen. Bad night's sleeps, etc. Late mornings. But yeah, we're up and going now. Still basking in the overwhelmingly positive, enthusiastic response about Fionn and how fantastically well that he done when he was managing the place while we were away, and the level of maturity that he showed, and just absolutely makes us so proud, like so proud, absolutely bursting with pride, and it gives us, myself and Ellen, such enthusiasm going forward that we have someone that's so upbeat and wanting to farm and wanting to milk cows and wanting to drive on, and you know that really just reinforces what we're trying to do, and you know that we have full confidence now, just like my dad I hope had with me a little bit, that he wants to take over so we can hopefully get our ducks in a row and make that happen. And yeah, obviously if any of the others on the farm, we'll have to adjust our plans, so I just mention every now and then, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the response to Fionn's video has been fantastic, and he's a really good kid, and as are all our kids, and I take no responsibility for that whatsoever. I obviously show him a bit about the farming and about grass and stuff. A lot of that is his initiative. He's just obviously picking up stuff when he's been around, but that confidence that he has and that level of maturity and stuff, that all comes from Ellen. That's totally her doing. You know, she's, since they could stand and mooch around the kitchen, she had them doing jobs and was dishing out responsibility and baking on their own and cleaning and tidying and all that stuff, and it just, that's right across the road, right all the way down to Myrna. Tank, shut up. Yeah, I give them their good looks and show them how to work grass, make a few cows, and Ellen does everything else. So where are we now? Status on farm. Wow, it's a while since I done one of them. Status on farm. Things are tipping. Late night last night, mowing down grass for Bales today. Fields across the road there, 2 of them, that the heifers would have been on if they're out while we were away. So we're making bales on them now this evening to replace the bales the heifers at. Yeah, just a late finish getting that mowed up. Grass, we're reasonable amounts of grass now. Slowly building covers. That time of the year, you're trying to grow as much grass as you can and build as much grass as you can. That's going to see you out now in the coming months when grass growth starts to dip off. We won't go crazy and build mad, insane heavy covers, because if the weather goes against you, you'll be bad. But we're just trying to build a little bit of grass ahead of us. So we're on 2 kilos a meal. Ad-libbing grass pretty much. We strip wires in sometimes and not other times. Cows are super content. We got some dung out there on the farm the last couple of days. Kieran and Phelan were in, just recycling nutrients. So the farm I've been using from the last 2 years, maybe year and a half. It rotted down, so went out on different parts of the platform. So that'll boost our soil fertility and organic matter going forward, which is great. Shout out to Chris and Justina, I think is how you pronounce her name. Coming home last night down the main road, and they were stopped in a bit of bother. And well versed from my mum and dad when we were younger that you try and help anyone that's in bother. So pulled in, saw there were hazards on, bonnet and boot open,
stopped out, and my very limited mechanical ability, we diagnosed the problem. They had a loose front wheel, so be careful with that, guys. 2 of the nuts were very loose, almost out, and the other 3 were loose, so we tightened them up and got them on their way. They had an hour to go, so thankfully we got them started. The power of social media just contacted me across that there during the night, so delighted to hear that they got home safe. So shout out to them, guys. A like and a subscribe, that's all we require. But yeah, if you ever see anyone about on the side of the road, don't be afraid to stop. If they want help, give it. If they don't, then tip on. But it was just dark, and yeah, you never like to see anyone in bother, particularly on our main road. It's insanely busy. Quite often we have accidents and people breaking down and stuff, so you try and get them shifted off it as quick as you can, so another accident doesn't happen.
I'm going to butt in here on Joe. He's been overly modest. He was out there for half an hour with her on the side of the road, having the tractor light shining in so they could see. She was putting oil in. That wasn't the problem. He asked her, could he have a drive of the car? He drove it up and down. There was serious knocking off the front wheel. He had to jack the car up and tighten everything up for them. The wheel would have been off by the time they got a mile down the road. They probably would have had a very serious accident. So, yeah, go Joe.
It's also, most importantly, it's a really important day in our house today. Oscar, number 2, already up this morning, helping me get the cows in, has his first day in secondary school today. So, big man now, but that's a super exciting. That'll be 2 guys in secondary school now, so time is shifting on. We also have under 15 championship this evening. Myself and Fionn probably have to draft in Oscar as well, because we're a bit low on numbers with injuries and holidays and stuff, so we're away to Newtown, bit of a trek, so cows will be late this morning and early this evening, but we'll get them done. Okay, that's a long video. Guys, hope all is well with everyone. Drive it on.
Cows milking out. Off for a bit of breakfast now and we'll drive on. There's Honey. Her and Patch are currently with the milkers. Pull her out now tomorrow and get her over with the calf heifers. So I'm over in the old farm. This is our reseeded field there from the spring. As you can see, it's gone pretty crazy with weeds, etc. Thistles, chickweed, stuff, I don't know what it's called. We stopped it up. The heifers are in there now grazing it off. This is the first strip that they've been on, so they've done a good job cleaning it down to the clay. We had stopped it up to go in with the second cut. Our contractor, rightly so, said that because of the reseed, there's a couple of stones in it. He was worried about going through the harvester, so we leave it for bales, which is grand. I came to mow it down for bales, but it was practically impossible to mow. The chickweed was really, really dense and was dragging on the mower, and I'd done a couple of rounds, and that's how we done the belts on the mower, and so just left it be. So the heifers are here on it now, and the plan is to graze it to the absolute scut, and we'll top it hard then, or come in with the mower and mow it to nothing, mow it really, really hard down as close to the clay as we can, and we'll see what comes back. If there's continued heavy weed burden, some of them are just weeds that pop up when you reseed and they go then after the first grazing or mowing, so fingers crossed on that. But if there's a lot of thistles over there, if they come back up, we'll spray, and if there's bare patches left where the chickweed is matted out and the grass has died out, we'll overseed with a little bit of seed, and fingers crossed she'll be right as rain. Drive it on. As you can see, some of the red start regrew, which is insane, but hopefully that'll die out now after grazing and topping.
Red start is a forage crop we sowed last year for winter grazing for the heifers. It's like kale.
Heifers are happy out. They'll mill it down now if the weather plays ball at all. We'll get a good grazing on it. So just walking down the field and nearly stepped on this fella. Mr. Hedgehog. Seems okay. Just gonna leave him be.
The accountant is finishing off the 2 years account, so she needed loads of details on the bank statements, so that was me for 4 hours. Then we were off into the town to get the uniforms for the secondary school lads and get a few photographs taken by the owner when they saw us out with the camera for YouTube.
Cows on a go slow on the way in. Not happy being disturbed after the late milking this morning and nearly milking this evening. My God, they are some biddies. Come on, cows. There's football to be played.
I have finally finished all the accounting for the day. Oh my God, it took 9 bazillion years. I'm going to top in the field now. So I feel like you didn't make me that tea in the travel mug from me tractoring. Bobo, shh! Bobo, I swear to God, stop barking. There's the milkers. I don't want them disturbed. Just walk by them to get to the tractor. So this native Irish plant is called ragworth. grows like a weed. It's actually the landowner's legal responsibility to get rid of it. It's poisonous to cattle, horses, deer, and it's on the onus of the landowner to do it. So from reading the Farmer's Journal just there's a Weed Act from 1936 that you're obligated to control weeds such as ragwort and docks on your farm. And 2020 there was like 54 notices or whatever sent to certain farms that weren't controlling it, who obviously had a massive infestation. And then there was penalties given out between 1% and 5% on their single farm payment for non-compliant. Now listen, it's a constant flipping battle. They must have had horrific situations, not doing anything with them for years to have gotten that bad. Holy moly. Anyway, this weather seemingly is prime growing weather for the past 2 weeks. We're not too bad. You drive by fields around and you're like, what the... Problem sometimes can be is that if you have a farm bordering you or a public verge or something that's not been taken care of, and those seeds are coming onto your farm, you're just like on a constant battle. All you can do is just keep battling all the time, topping. If you had a small patch, you could be pulling them. Just now, me and Joe used to come out when we were less busy and actually hand pull them. Flipping ain't happening. We used to do all the kids. What were we thinking? Anywho, they're the weeds that me and Fionn sprayed there not a few weeks ago. Must be 6 weeks ago. So normal programming is commencing. I'm back out on the farm. It's me and Joe. They're all back to school. Yeah, serious culture shock is what you think now. It's 9 o'clock. I'm just finished now. Kept going, wanted to get it done. I don't have to come back out to do that field tomorrow. There's loads of other jobs that needs to get started on, so another one ticked off the list to go home now and find out how the football went with the lads.
Morning everyone, Thursday morning, the 22nd of August I think. Asked the cows to work hard last night, clean out this, so they've done a good job. Giving out stink now, unfortunately, on the way in there, making lots of noise. Third farmer this morning after all the driving for football last night. Also discovered why the cows were on water in the truck, so we'll go investigating that now. Not ideal. It's a windy, coolish sort of a morning. Feels like productivity isn't going to be wild today, but we'll drive it on as best we can. Ellen topped the multi-species field here last night when myself and the boys were going football, which is fantastic. It really after tidying up that job, it makes things a little bit easier today. Unfortunately, she clipped the pipe here when she was doing it. I don't remember warning her about it being there.
Oh, okay.
So it means that the water was disconnected for the cows. So we'll get that sorted out now, get everything back in order. So we got bales baled up and stacked last night, courtesy of Kieran. Fair play to him. Nice and neatly stacked up over there in the corner. Another 36 bales silage made for the winter. Came off this silage field here. This was second cut. This is the silage field that we put in for the first cut. The calves grazed that nice green bit there, and I nipped the top off that. This stuff here had been stopped up since the first cut and hadn't been grazed. As you can see, I done an absolutely shocking job of mowing it. It was extremely heavy, a little bit on the wet side. I should have sharpened a blade or two on the mower or changed one or two out. It was heavy, it was dragging the grass. I didn't think it was as bad as this, to be honest. But as you can see, there's whole half swarts of grass left there. Anyway, lesson learned. Either ask the contractor to come in with his bigger mower and do it, or tidy up the blades. Look, not particularly worried about it. We'll get a dribble of slurry on it there now, hopefully in the next while. And then the milkers will be down here and they'll tidy all that up, no bother. So 36 more bales in the bag. Happy days.
I just looked out the window, don't get soaked, and saw all the cows running. Better go investigate. Maybe Joe just opened the wire for them. I can't see him. Okay, maybe Joe's just giving them the fresh bit of grass, or they're after breaking through. I better just ring them and find out.
Heavy rain forecast for the night, so giving the girls, letting them on to the next big break. Much to their excitement. and we'll graze out the rest of this tomorrow when it dries up a little bit. All going to plan.
Okay, once the cows cleared a bit, I could see him. That's him, and he's on the phone, so he's not answering me.
Last few of them coming now. Come on, cows.
It's lashing. Joe's on his feet. The quad broke down. Listen, we're in the situation where we need an upgrade, but we're trying to nurse her along. We've the shed coming up that we're trying to build, and we've been trying to save up for. He'll just have to fix her up again, keep her going.
Breakfast time for Patch. Big lad now.
They're weighing calves. I have a business phone call to take now, and then collect Oscar from his half day of school.
We're here now weighing some calves. The 93 calves, I think, that are over. 1 second, I have to leave. Stay back, stay back, stay back. So, shh, stay back, stay back. 93 calves altogether, a mixture of beef and dairy. Here weighing them and dosing them and everything else. Shh, wait. And we're going to be splitting them up afterwards into camera, heifers and bulls, and basically on their way. Stay back, stay back. Go.
Alright, so we have a Angus heifer coming on there now. The site recorder number is 2653. In the Agmina app, what's her weight size? 152. Alright, so she gets the equivalent pour on. Out she goes.
Come on, up you go. This here is Squiggles, Myrna's calf. We'll see how much she weighs now. How much is it, Sive? 154, which is good. What breed?
154.
What breed is she?
She is she's dairy breed. She's out of a Blackby dairy cemented cross cow. That's why she's got a white head. So heifer calves going out that are close to target. They're slightly under. They're staying here in the out farm. They're out there to get their meal now. That's why they're running, and we're going to let them on to fresh off the grass this afternoon. We have drafted out the bulls, sick calf yesterday, and another couple that are not looking great, a little bit on the sick side, and some particularly light ladies that are under target. So they're coming home for ad-lib meal and a lot of TLC, and the bulls are going, yeah, just to keep them away. They're jumping on the heifers. We're getting to that stage of early adolescence now. Randy, drive it on. So, beefy bulls. Back on the home farm. And out across the road now. Fresh pick. We'll up the meal a little bit, so get a shine on them before we sell them. Go on, boys, go on.
As you can see here, Charolais are a very docile breed. Look, get all the rubs. Doesn't mind at all, just stands there, loves it. If this is another breed of cow, or maybe just any other cow, go mad. Maybe it's just this Charolais. But anyway, Charolais are a little more docile, they won't react as much, but just big and docile, you know. Isn't that right? Good lad, aren't you? Yes, you are. Good lad.
Morning everyone, it's 9 o'clock. I'm an hour away over the other side of the county for Fionn's football training. I'm going to edit this week's video, and Joe was way on the other side of the county, an hour's drive as well, for Sive's football last night, so they had a late night.
Watching Sive's under 11 match. Back to Dan Fannin minding the nets. And Dano. Morning everyone, it's Saturday morning the 24th of August. Horrendous rain. Fionn was milking yesterday evening. So, Saturday morning, football morning. Myself and Sive and Oscar will be floating around getting a few jobs done. Have a good Saturday everyone, drive it on.
Myrna's football this morning, Joe's looking after that. So I hope you enjoy this week's video. Every week is different, sometimes has the kids, sometimes doesn't. Sometimes there's more going on than others. It's just our farm life, hope you enjoy.